The common peafowl is a bird that has served as inspiration for many cultures, especially in ancient India. Thanks to its beauty, it has spread worldwide and is commonly associated with vanity, glory, immortality, wisdom, and economic status due to its unique appearance. It is a bird native to India and some regions of southern Nepal, as well as certain parts of Bhutan and other nearby countries. It is found in tropical and dry forests, although it adapts very well to other climates and biospheres. The first to massively distribute this unique peafowl was Alexander the Great, who brought it to the West, and as it seems, it was here to stay. During the colonization of Europe, it was taken to almost every part of the world. As a result, many individuals escaped from captivity, establishing themselves in the wild in some areas. Peafowls belong to the order Galliformes, a group characterized by birds that cannot truly fly but can glide short distances with little elevation. This group includes chickens, partridges, and turkeys. They cannot fly in the sense of traveling long distances suspended in the air like other birds, though when flapping their wings, they can reach the top of a tree about 33 feet, 10 meters tall, which is sometimes mistaken for flight. Due to their large size, their wingspan is not sufficient to sustain prolonged flight. Additionally, their weight is a crucial factor, as they are relatively heavy compared to other birds capable of flying. The common peafowl, like other peafowls and members of the Galliformes order, exhibits pronounced sexual dimorphism. It is very easy to distinguish males from females, to the point that they may seem like two completely different species. Males are large, measuring between 3.3 and 3.8 feet, 1 to 1.15 meters, from their beak to the base of their tail. The latter features a very distinctive plumage that can account for up to 60% of their total size. At the end of each feather, the barbs form a unique pattern called ocelli, which resemble eyes. Most people, when thinking of a peafowl, picture the male's plumage. Males weigh between 8.8 and 13.2 pounds, 4 to 6 kilograms. Their back is green with a scaly pattern, the chest is bright blue, and the head displays shades of blue and green, with a metallic blue crest that resembles the pistils of a flower, making them very striking compared to females. Females measure between 2.6 and 3.1 feet, 80 to 95 centimeters, are smaller and do not have the male's striking tail. Their chest and back feathers are brown, their neck is green, their head is white, and their crest is less prominent. They weigh between 4.4 and 13.2 pounds, 2 to 6 kilograms. Although males are more visually striking, this is not always an advantage, as it attracts not only females, but also makes them an easy target for predators. Their legs have 3 forward-facing toes and 1 rear-facing toe. Additionally, each leg has a spur, which they use to defend themselves against other peafowls and potential predators. The common peafowl emits a very distinctive call that is not pleasing to everyone. Some say it disrupts the aesthetic of its appearance, as it is a harsh sound used to alert others about predators, warn of weather changes, especially the arrival of monsoons, or simply to communicate and attract females. Many people dislike this sound, but personally, I find it fascinating. However, hearing a peafowl at 3 in the morning probably isn't a pleasant experience. Peafowls are polygamous. A male forms a group with several females, known as a harem. However, females are not exclusive to a single male, and this becomes more evident when family groups are densely populated. They reach sexual maturity between 2 and 3 years of age. At that point, the male courts the female by raising his tail feathers into a fan shape and performing vibrating movements to shake them and attract her attention while emitting his distinctive call or offering her food. Females lay between 4 and 10 eggs in a nest that may be in trees, if there are many predators in the area, or on the ground, where they dig a shallow hole. This occurs between January and March, and after 28 days of incubation, provided exclusively by the female, the pea chicks hatch. The mother feeds them with her beak, and instinctively, the chicks begin pecking the ground in search of food and running for protection. If they do not learn to fend for themselves, they are likely to die. However, the mother shelters them under her wings for warmth and guides them wherever she goes. They can even climb on her back to be carried to the trees. They are omnivorous animals, feeding on grains, fruits, insects, and even small mammals. In some parts where they are a tourist attraction, they may rummage through trash bins for organic waste. Their diet is varied, and at times, they can be quite bold. Once, I encountered a peacock that snatched a piece of pork rind straight from a person's hand. In the wild, they are prey to numerous predators. Bengal tigers hunt them stealthily, sometimes even attacking them in trees, as do some leopard species. The Indian eagle owl preys on them at night while they sleep, and during the day, they can be intercepted by the crested hawk eagle. Peachicks are especially vulnerable to predation by birds of prey. Since they're an easy target, their reproduction rate is high. Their primary defense is escaping as quickly as possible, either by fluttering or running, though this strategy is not always effective. Males have a slight advantage. They can spread their tail feathers to appear larger and intimidate inexperienced predators. Their eye spot patterns may divert a predator's attention toward the feathers instead of the head or body, turning a lethal attack into a mere distraction and allowing them to flee. It is also possible that their call, being so loud, could startle a predator, though this is mere speculation. In the wild, peafowl live an average of 15 years, whereas in captivity, they can reach between 23 and 25 years. It is likely that the constant stress of avoiding predators shortens their lifespan in the wild. Their conservation status is classified as least concern since they are widely distributed around the world, thanks to human intervention, their high reproductive rate, and their adaptability. However, they face threats such as poaching, particularly in India, where they are hunted for their meat and feathers. Another danger is accidental poisoning from pesticide-treated seeds, which can cause death or deformities in embryos. Although they can be a nuisance to agriculture in India, most of the population leaves them alone since they are considered sacred animals. Additionally, peafowl have several uses for humans. First, they are raised for their meat, which is used in gourmet cuisine, especially during medieval times. Personally, I think it must taste similar to chicken, so I have no particular interest in trying it. Second, their feathers, especially those of the males, are highly valued for decoration and crafts. Fortunately, collecting them does not require killing the bird, as they shed their plumage annually. Lastly, their most important role is ornamental. They are used in gardens, parks, and zoos to beautify these spaces and attract visitors. However, they can break glass windows when they see their reflection and mistake it for another peacock. Yeah, they're not very smart, but they make up for it with beauty. I think I've heard that phrase before. For this reason, in many cities where they have been introduced, their population is kept under control. In Mexico, as in many other countries, owning one requires proof of legal acquisition. Even though this is a beautiful bird and widely distributed across the globe, it is not particularly well regarded, especially by people who have had more frequent interactions with this species. Since it maintains a stable breeding population in captivity, there is no need to increase it by capturing wild specimens. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and share it so more people can discover this channel. I'm leaving my social media links so we can stay in touch, and I'll also use them to make important announcements about the channel. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video.